Welcome back. Today, I'm breaking down my top 5 robotic lawn mowers and sharing which one I think is the best. I'll start at number 5 and work my way down to the mower that impressed me most. If you're on the fence about which one to pick, drop a comment and I'll help point you in the right direction. So let's jump into the top 5 robotic lawn mowers. Number 5, Segway Navimow i110N. This mower skips the whole boundary wire setup and instead uses ELFS 2.0, basically GPS paired with AI cameras to map your yard. Setup is quick and painless compared to older models, and it even has 2 GPS antennas for more accurate navigation. The vision fence system is where it really shines. It can spot over 150 different objects like pets, tools, or random obstacles, and even has an animal-friendly mode that gives pets extra space. Getting it going only takes about 10 to 15 minutes. The AI mapping automatically traces your lawn edges and builds a map without you needing to walk around with a remote. In use, it handles up to a quarter acre, runs quietly, and comes with a weatherproof docking station. You can also manage multiple mowing zones straight from the app. The trade-offs? It doesn't have cliff detection, and because it's front-wheel drive, it's not as steady on slopes as the all-wheel drive models. Still, if you want wire-free mowing at a reasonable price, this is a strong option. Number 4, Mammotion LUBA Mini AWD. The LUBA Mini is a compact all-wheel drive mower built for steep or uneven yards. It climbs slopes up to 80% or around 38 degrees and handles potholes, tall grass, and rough terrain with ease. It can clear vertical obstacles up to 3.2 inches and cuts with a 7.9-inch blade. Its UltraSense AI vision and RTK navigation keep it on track even under trees where GPS signals can drop out. It automatically detects boundaries and creates a map up to 0.37 acres, no manual work needed. Through the app, you can set up fun mowing patterns, checkerboards, stripes, custom zones up to 20 areas. It even has 3D lawn printing that fine-tunes the route, height, and angle to leave visible patterns. I tried it on a steep, uneven part of my yard that usually takes a ton of effort with a push mower, and it handled it without breaking a sweat. If your yard has hills, bumps, or multiple tricky sections, the LUBA Mini is built for that. Between the Mammotion models, I'd say the LUBA Mini is best if you've got a smaller, hilly, or rough yard, but if your lawn is big and flat though, the full-size LUBA 2 AWD is the better fit.
Number 3, Segway Navimow H300N. This is Segway's flagship robotic mower, and it's all about precision. Instead of relying only on GPS, it combines RTK positioning with a vision camera, which means it can keep mowing even under light tree cover or in spots where the signal isn't perfect. That hybrid setup gives it more reliable accuracy than most wire-free mowers. The Navimow lets you ditch perimeter wires completely. You just set a virtual boundary in the app, and it follows a systematic mowing pattern within those limits. It doesn't just wander randomly. It cuts in straight, efficient lines and even alternates the direction of each mow so your grass looks clean without wheel ruts. Obstacle avoidance is a big feature of the Navimow. Thanks to the onboard camera, it can spot things like flower pots, toys, or even picnic blankets and steer clear. On the safety side, it's loaded with sensors and a theft alert system that pings your phone if it's lifted or moved out of bounds. In terms of performance, it can manage up to 0.74 acres on a charge, runs super quiet at just 54 decibels, and supports up to 12 mowing zones with separate schedules and cutting heights. Build quality feels solid. Segway puts some real thought into durability here. Where it falls short is battery life on bigger properties. If your lawn is close to the upper limit of its 0.74 acre rating, expect multiple recharges before it finishes the job. And while the app is polished, some people find the mapping process a little tedious at first. Still, if you want wire-free mowing with smart navigation and one of the most refined apps in the category, the Segway Navimow H300N is a very strong pick.
Number 2, Mammotion Yuka 500H. The Yuka is small, smart, and made for smaller yards. It builds a lawn map in about 10 minutes through the app, no walking it around required. It cuts nicely along edges, detects invisible borders, and uses image recognition to tell grass from everything else. It can identify over 200 objects to avoid obstacles smoothly. It handles slopes up to 50% and obstacles up to 1.4 inches, plenty for most home yards. Cutting heights adjust from 50 to 90 millimeters, and the floating blade system leaves the lawn looking clean and even. The app makes it simple to set up zones, up to 15, paths, and no-go areas. Setup took me about 10 minutes, and honestly, it's so satisfying to watch that I found myself standing there longer than I planned just to see it work. At just 23 pounds and fully waterproof, it's an easy, low-maintenance pick for smaller spaces. And number 1, Mammotion LUBA 2 all-wheel drive. At the number 1 spot is the LUBA 2 all-wheel drive. With all-wheel drive, it climbs slopes up to 80%, clears obstacles up to 80 millimeters, and covers large lawns with its wide dual-disc cutting system. It manages up to 30 areas, automatically recharges, and resumes right where it left off. It avoids over 200 types of obstacles and adapts based on what it encounters. Connectivity is excellent. You can control it anywhere through 4G, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth. It also has customizable mowing patterns, from checkerboards to stripes to diamond grids. The build quality is top-notch. The suspension, AWD setup, and special tires let it glide over ditches, bumps, and uneven patches like it's nothing. If you want the most advanced robotic mower that combines power, smarts, and convenience, this is the one. The bottom line? So that's my list of the top 5 robotic lawn mowers. If you want an affordable, wire-free setup, go with the Navimow i110N. For steep or uneven terrain, the LUBA Mini AWD is a beast. If you've got a small yard and want something quick and easy, the Yuka 500H is perfect. For large open lawns,
Navimow H300N
is your workhorse. And if you want the absolute best overall, the one that does it all, the LUBA 2 AWD is my top choice. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Drop a comment and let me know which mower you're considering. Whether you've got a small yard or a huge backyard, there's a robotic mower here that'll make your life easier. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.